Hey guys, Redo Atepis here with another video right off the last one. I know I said I was going to do Halo next, but I had another idea. I figured it was time to finally give you guys that countdown I've been promising. Uh, this one's sort of scripted, but not all the way. I pretty much just scripted the entries, and that was it. Anything else I say will basically just be, well, it'll just be for me, like usual. But without further ado, here are the top 10 things that make a gamer lose their game. Remember, this list is, I may be confusing the words here, but I think it's subjective, is what I'm thinking. Everyone has their own preference, and things that happen can be different for everybody. This is just going off me, and all these things, every single thing on this list, happened to me personally. There may be things I haven't thought of. There may be things that I haven't put on here. But anyways, let's get straight into the list. Number 10. Your controller dies during an amazing game and gets you killed. I'll be honest, this amazing game was against recruit level bots while I was playing with my mother on Call of Duty Black Ops 2. But basically what ended up happening was I had gotten a nuclear. We had, I think it was 250 kills to go when we started the round, and we were about, I don't know. We were pretty close to being there. We were almost done with the round, and I was just playing amazing. I died maybe twice when I started without getting a kill, and then from that point on, every kill I got until almost the very end of the round was just, I was there. I'd gotten several sets of kill streaks. I was laying into these bots. I mean, I had gotten the highest possible medal, accolade, whatever you want to call it. I had gotten that, and I had stopped getting that. I had lost count of how many times I'd gotten kills beyond that. I don't even remember what my KD was that round, but needless to say, it was an amazing game. I was feeling great. I was in the zone. I was killing everything, and then all of a sudden my controller died on me. And I was dashing for batteries. But almost as soon as it died, a bot came around the corner and shotgunned me in the face. And it took me a minute to pick my game back up after that. I was destroyed. That was just, nope, over, done. That night was, that kill streak was just ruined. But anyway, let's move on to the next one. Losing a large amount of experience, currency, or items because you died to a stupid mistake. I say stupid, but it's more like a trolley mistake. Not trolley, newbie. A newbie mistake. And the instance this happened to me on was Dark Souls. After starting the game, I got pretty far into it. I had the Black Knight sword. I had a great shield that was blocking everything. I had chainmail armor. I basically had the best I knew I could possibly get at the Undead Burg, and I was playing amazingly. I was grinding there, leveling up, but I wasn't spending my souls yet. I had accrued 12, 13, maybe 14,000 souls. I don't remember the exact number, but I was fighting an enemy, and I did a roll on the bridge. Fell off the map. Lost all of them. No big deal. I'll get them back, because I can gain them back. And I step off the edge again, because I wasn't paying attention. I was rushing to get my souls. So yeah, don't hold on to souls like that. Bad idea. But like I said, these are for me, ranked in order of how how easily fixed they are. A kill count, I mean, yeah, that's hard to repair, but it can be done again. You'll play a good game again later. Losing the currency and stuff, you can just build it back up. I mean, it's not that difficult, really, but I sound like an asshole there. Dark Souls, not that difficult. Fuck, there's a Google Plus notification, sorry. But, yeah. This one is pretty bad. This is discarded. Number 8 is discarded, sold, or dismantled your favorite piece of gear. This this can be pretty horrible. There's a couple instances of this. On Borderlands, I accidentally sold a gun that I liked a lot. It was my best gun. Easily remediable, just buy it back. No big deal. Some games, you discard an item, you can pick it back up. The worst instance this happened was, you guys are going to laugh at me, I wasn't paying attention and accidentally dismantled a Gallahorn during year 1 on Destiny. I got it back pretty quickly, but I dismantled it. Yeah, let that sink in. Needless to say, I didn't pick up Destiny for a couple of days. Number 7. Accidentally knocked out a legendary Pokemon or other thing that you need to capture that can't be captured more than once. Generally, it's easily remediable, soft reset. But at the same token, it is annoying having to soft reset 10, 15 times because you poison the Pokemon and they die or something like that. No big deal. Next is fighting a boss, and this one is infuriating. Number 6, fighting a boss and you die with the boss at 1 health. It's that feeling when you're playing an amazing round, you're just kicking the boss's ass, you're about to deal the final blow, and as you Leroy Jenkins in, you get knocked the fuck out. Again, couple of instances, some in Skyrim. I know, I died in Skyrim, noob scrub. Some in Destiny. One of my most favorite ones is Destiny, because me and my buddies actually had a thing that we laughed about, and it became an inside joke. I play a Warlock in Destiny, but I don't self-res. At the time, I was using the Nova Bomb. We were fighting Omnigul on the Night Raid, so I was thinking, yeah, Night Raid. Is that the right word? I think that's the wrong word. Nightfall, sorry. We were fighting Omnigul on the Nightfall. I guess I was thinking a Kami got killed there, but whatever. We were fighting Omnigul on the Nightfall, and we were all destroying him. Is Omnigul a he or a she? Anyways, we were kicking ass, we were doing great, and then boss is the last bit of HP, and I'm thinking, watch this, I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins it. Oi, Omnigul! Like, I yelled it as loud as I could, jumped up in the air to throw my Nova Bomb, and everything turned its fire on me and killed me in like 2 seconds. I just stood there. I was... Damn. That was just embarrassing. Remember, folks, Warlocks are squishy. Don't try to Nova Bomb the boss on a Nightfall. Bad idea. But anyways, that was pretty funny as hell. I'll admit that one actually didn't kill my game. It more or less just made me laugh my ass off, because that is just the ultimate moment of, I'm gonna be a badass! Oh shit. I mean, again, I yelled, Oi, Omnigul! Jumping out from nowhere and trying to throw a Nova Bomb at an enemy with everything still shooting. There were tons of enemies left. It was embarrassing. Anyways, number 5. Kicking ass in the PvP section, only to die because of a newbie mistake just before finishing your opponent. Again, this one's from Dark Souls. I was playing this right after I started the game, too. I mean, I got to Undead Burg, did all my stuff, I think I had just gotten the sword. I wasn't even able to use it properly. And someone invaded my world. I was fighting. I was about to kill them. They went to attack me. I rolled. I know, the rolls. And I fell off the map and lost the battle. Not really much to say there. Just, it sucked. Number 4, and this one's horrible. This one is also easily remediable. When my family plays Minecraft, I'll explain this in a minute, but the game you're playing autosaves just as you die, trapping you in an infinite loop of death or forcing you to lose your items. My family, when we play Minecraft, we play casual. I mean, I guess it's a casual game, but if we die, we generally reset to the last save point. Well, this one actually, I'll admit, happened to my dad, not me. We were playing a game a long time ago, right after we haven't done that way in a long time. Right after we got the game, we started playing, and we gave each other about 2 or 3 of these resets before we just say fuck it and keep going. But my dad had the unfortunate instance, he had the misfortune to fall into a crevice, a ravine, and just as he fell in, the game autosaved. And we had no option. I mean, it was easily remediable. I'll explain how we saved him in a minute. But it autosaved and he fell, and we tried several times, but he could not save himself from dying from the fall. So what we did was we started the game back up. It was my mom's world, so we didn't have to worry about that. So we started the game back up. We play on Xbox. We start the game, and we don't put him in yet. We send me and my brother down into the tunnel, into the ravine, and we pour buckets of water on the ground and let him fall into the water. And yeah, it saved him. He didn't die. Number 3, console or PC goes off before you manage to save your game. Now, this one can be horrible. Imagine, this one is another personal experience on Minecraft, as well as a couple of other games. XCOM, for instance. I'd been playing a perfect round. I hadn't lost any troops. I'd started building my base up. I was doing really good. I hadn't saved in a long time. Didn't use the autosave feature. And then my dog unplugged the cord to the Xbox. I'd been playing for hours. Several months had gone by in-game. And I had to restart. Similarly, I was working on a build in Minecraft. It was taking me forever. It was an old world I had before number 1 happened. And I was kind of doing a thing called the Purge Zone, in which it was a community world, and in the Purge Zone there was no law. If you go into the Purge Zone, you risk losing everything you have. You risk dying. You risk pretty much anything could happen within the Purge Zone. And what I was doing was I took a whole section of the map and I sectioned it off with... It was creative, and I was doing a god trio thing. I was one of the gods, and the lore was going to be, I got tired of the war between Kai and one of the other gods. I think he called himself Dante or something, I don't remember, but anyway. And so I sliced a crevice out of the earth and built a wall, impenetrable field around that made of bedrock. And the only way you could get in was like through a little entrance that we had set up. And beyond that wall, anything was legal. That way we kept peace in the outer world and the world wasn't destroyed. But yeah, I had done almost half the wall. It was a huge portion, thousands of blocks. I mean, I was going from the level of bedrock on the ground all the way to the top, as high up as I could build it. There wasn't going to be nothing blowing up outside that, if I could help it. But, again, we had a power outage this time, actually. Lightning struck a transformer or something and just blew the whole thing, and I lost the save, because I had turned autosave off like an idiot. Anyways, on to number 2. High-level save becomes corrupt. This one's from Skyrim. And again, this one has a fairly simple remedy. Always have multiple saves. But I was playing and I was doing really good. I was level 80-something. I had all Dragonbone weaponry. I had all Daedric armor. Everything was dual enchanted. I was rich as all fuck. I had all the homesteads. I had everything I could possibly want. I was just working on clearing out some side quests just for the hell of it before I started the main quest. And then I go to log on one day and I get a message. Cannot load this save file. Save has been corrupted. I was upset, but I had another save. I was good. Alright, we'll move on here. Before I unveil my top pick, just want to do some honorable mentions. First is accidentally hitting the wrong button and costing yourself the game. This one's on Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium Duels. I went to hit a button to place a card, and I accidentally hit the wrong thing, and it ended up costing me the duel. Honorable mention number 2 is get to the end of a game you're trying to 100% only to realize you missed something and have to start over. This one would be Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. I got to the end of the game and realized I was missing some Golden Skulltulas. Again, no big deal, I can just go back and do that. But there are some games that you can't do that on because you'll lose access to certain areas. Without further delay, number 1, your entire hard drive becomes corrupt. Yeah, this one's the worst. It's not fixable. You lose everything. Basically, while we were moving around and everything, I went to play my Xbox one day and noticed the disc tray wasn't opening. That's one issue. But I also noticed that I couldn't access any save files. We had no profiles. Nothing on the Xbox was working. There was nothing there. I was, what the fuck? I reset it. It worked. I was like, okay, just hard drive was loose. A couple of days later, it did the same thing again. I was like, okay, hard drive's loose. I did it again. Hard drive's loose again, and it fixed. It turns out it wasn't the hard drive, and that night, the entire thing died. All my save files were destroyed, everything. I ended up able to resurrect it again, but it only saved my games. I had my games, but I didn't have my save files. I had to start over all the way from the very beginning. And it wouldn't even let me open my disk tray or anything. So I was annoyed. But things ended up working out, and I have a new Xbox now with a better hard drive, one that hopefully won't crash as easy. It was an old model Xbox, so it had the external hard drive and everything. Yeah, it was horrible. But my new model Xbox is better. I have an extra hard drive for it, and it seems to be doing great. Yeah, so that's the video. If I missed anything you feel should be on the list, or if you have a story you'd like to share or something, comment below. Other than that, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, share my video, everything like that. Redo A Tempest, signing out.